Hello everyone and welcome back to another Starbound TNT. My name's Tech Corsa and today we're going to talk about tech. Not me, no, not me. We're talking about your character's tech. So once you've completed all 3 quests from this guy in here, this console behind him opens up and you can purchase your own tech console. Now what that does is everything this one does, except for you can do it from the comfort of your own home. So you can buy tech and switch it out. So, since this character doesn't have all the tech unlocked, we're going to switch to another character who does, so we'll meet you in my secret laboratory. Alright, let's head to the lab. Alright, so we're going to start off with the tech head. Head tech. Regular distortion sphere. We all know how it works. You hit F, you can roll around like a ball, fit into 2 tall spaces. That's about it. That's all that there is to it. You can hop a little bit, but no, that's all that you can do with that. You can't select anything or anything like that. So let's move on to the next one, the sonic sphere. Now the sonic sphere, you hold down the F button, you start spinning up, then you release, and you go flying. Well, rolling. But anyways, F takes you back out, and you do it again. As you can see, the longer you hold the F button, the more energy you consume. So I pop out, immediately go back in. I don't get that much of a charge up because I burned all my energy already. Alright, the next one, the spike sphere. Hit F, you turn into a little spiky ball, and you can roll up walls and across ceilings. Now, one thing to note, when you're upside down, you're upside down. To move right, you have to hold A. To move left, you have to hold D. You know, because you're upside down. Get it? Got it? Good. So, moving on. Next up is the Aqua Sphere. Now the Aqua Sphere allows you to float on top of water, and you move fairly quickly. Let me settle. Alright, this is me moving across the Aqua Sphere, now compared to me running across the bottom. Aqua Sphere is much quicker when moving across liquids. And that's all it's good at. Alright, so next up, switch that back. So next up is the body tech with the regular dash. You double tap a direction to move quickly to one side or the other. Can't go up, can't go down, can't dash while you're in the air, but you'll dash as soon as you hit the ground. There we go, that's all there is to it. So next, air dash. So air dash, as the name implies, allows you to move while you're in the air, and it also works like the regular dash on the ground. Also, you hear this little chirping noise. Yeah, that one. All of the dash tech has it, it just lets you know when you're ready to dash again. Oop, wrong button there. Okay, so next one, sprint. You double tap your direction key, and you run quicker than you normally would. Nothing much to it. You can't use it while you're in the air, kind of like the regular dash. And that's about it. Alright, so next up, the blink dash. So with the blink dash, you disappear momentarily while you blink. Let's see, you cannot use it while you're in the air, but you can use it while you're on the ground. And to show you, yes, those do hurt. And that's going to be it for the body tech. Let's move on to the leg tech. Regular pulse jump. just gives you a double jump. I made some marks over here on the wall. See how high you can jump. It's pretty much the maximum height you can get. So the block is, say, like a platform that you're trying to land on. That's as high as you can get. So the next one up is the rocket jump. Rocket jump pauses for a second, and you go in the direction that, or in whatever direction that you're holding. So no direction, you go straight up. You hold, okay. You hold D, you go to the right, you hold A, you shoot off to the left, you hold W and D, diagonally up towards the right, W and S, or sorry, W and A, diagonally upward to the left. And I don't know if you can actually, yeah, and there's also diagonally down, right and left, with holding S and D and S and A respectively. Alright, moving onward to the multi-jump. Same concept as the double jump, except for you have 3 of them. They're smaller jumps, but you have 3 of them. Now, hypothetically, you can reach this block, but you have to perfectly time all 3 of your jumps. But there you go, right there. That's pretty much it. Moving on then to the wall jump. Now the wall jump allows you to stick to the wall, jump off of it, and slide down it. Once you've used your double jump though, you can't use it again. Now one interesting thing about this, you can jump up pretty much as high as you want to if you have a particularly... Sorry, this is requiring a lot of concentration, but... Okay, but I think you get the point. If you alternate going back and forth, you'll stick to the wall in the direction that you're holding. So I hold D, I jump up, I stick onto that one. I hold A, I stick onto that one. Then I alternate back and forth. I jump back and forth up higher than, you know, you can with either of the other jump techs. And then you can slide all the way back down. But yeah, so that's all of the tech. My final thoughts on it. So the Sonic Sphere, pretty much useless. It's a short burst of speed, then you have to exit, regenerate your energy, and then you can go again. It's very situational for when you would want to use it. I can think of a couple of situations where it can be used. Yeah, not so much. Distortion Sphere, it's the standard one. Not good, not bad. But there's better ones. Aqua Sphere, it's okay. But if you're moving across a large body of water, the boat is a better option. You can put away the boat, but you can't switch out of the Aqua Sphere. Alright, next one up, the Spike Sphere. I like the Spike Sphere, it's the best all around. It gives you an ability that none of the others do. It allows you to climb up walls. Which is great because a lot of the dungeons that you come across, you will need to stick to the wall to climb up into secret spaces. So, of these, if you're spelunking or doing dungeons, the Spike Sphere is going to do you the best. Alright, body tech. Dash and air dash, very similar. You never want to use dash because of air dash. And I don't find air dash very useful because, granted, it's exactly like the dash. You move a short, just a short area to the left or the right. You can't do much with that. Sprint gives you a sustained speed. I like that about sprint. Sprint is a good all-around one. If you're out splunking, dungeons, sprint's always useful. Blink dash, if you want to compare it to anything, it's very situational, kind of like the Sonic Sphere. There's some great situations where you want to use it, but overall, you can't hot swap it while you're out and about. So you can only use it in those situations and you're kind of locked to using it. So overall, the sprint is great. Now for the leg tech. I do not like the rocket jump because you're stuck in a direction that you're rocketing towards. So you can either, if you're trying to jump upward, you're just going to rocket straight up. You have no finesse to it. Pulse jump. Granted, you could just stick with the pulse jump for most of the game and not notice any difference. But multi-jump takes it that little bit further. It's the general good to use everywhere. The wall jump is the situational jump of this one, of the leg tech. You can stick to walls and you can bounce back and forth between them. That's all very situational because with the naturally generated terrain, you're not going to be able to find situations that often where you can wall jump back and forth and get up on top of something that you couldn't with any other one. Granted, the wall jump can jump higher with a straight wall, but walls are rarely straight. So the broadest one that you can use is the multi-jump. That's my thoughts about it. I hope I kind of explained those thoughts well enough. And that's going to be it for this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I do put out a daily Starbound LP, so make sure you check that out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a very, very good day.